Hi there, Virgo. Welcome back to all of my regular viewers, and welcome aboard to Star Lordess to all of my new viewers. I pulled 5 cards for the week of the 18th of June to the 24th, and I'm going to go ahead and turn over the cards and see what kind of energies are around for Virgo. First, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, and next we have the Four of Cups upright, followed then by the Four of Wands in the upright position. And second to last, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright position. And lastly, we have the Lovers in the reverse position. So I'm going to go ahead and interpret this for you guys. This is your central energy, Virgo, and that's the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Now, it is a court card, so it could be representing a person. If it is representing a person, it could be representing someone of the water element, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Queen of Wands, when she's in the upright position, she's at the top of her game on the emotional level. She's mastered her emotions and she knows how to deal with emotional issues, and she's extremely compassionate. However, when she's in the reverse position, it could be that some Virgos are dealing with someone whose emotions are out of whack. If it's not someone that you're dealing with, it could be, Virgo, your own energies, and for some of you maybe that is the case. Just feeling a lack of compassion and emotionally drained. Sometimes this person is just not wanting to, if it's someone else, say, that you're dealing with, it could be during the week of the 18th to the 24th, it could be the person that you're dealing with is being kind of cranky, emotionally difficult to deal with, can't handle their emotions, or is just emotionally shut down. Just not being very giving or very compassionate. And if it's your own energy, that could be how you're feeling, Virgo. And you're coming into the week of the 18th with the energies of the Four of Cups in the upright position. The Four of Cups in the upright position, basically, to me, it speaks of energies that are there's all kinds of it's emotions, right? Because it's cup card, so it's dealing with our emotions, or anything on an emotional or creative level, anything that's dear to our heart. When the Four of Cups is in the upright position like this, it's like the universe is offering you some type of emotional fulfillment. There could be something around some of you Virgos, like, say, an opportunity for a relationship, or for even getting to know someone. And it could be that Virgo's just kind of in a emotionally apathetic, ho-hum kind of mood, and is not really interested in what's being offered. It could also sometimes represent basically, if someone is offering you an apology, and you just don't want to accept it. Maybe you're still upset with the person, or it could be the other way around. Maybe you're offering someone else an apology, and they're not wanting to accept it. With the Queen of Cups energy being in reverse, it's very likely that these two cards are connected, because it could be, if it's a person that you're dealing with who's being emotionally cold, or even emotionally out of control, it could be that they have upset you or hurt your feelings in some way, and now they're trying to apologize, and you just don't want any part of it. Or it could be that you have done this to someone else. Perhaps you hurt someone else's feelings, and you're trying to offer them an apology, and they just aren't having none of it. So for some of you, that could be the situation that's going on, and for others of you, it could just basically be speaking of you being emotionally feeling emotionally drained, and not really wanting to say, go out on a date with somebody who wants to take you out, or even to get involved in any kind of relationship or anything emotional. You're just sort of feeling emotional apathy. So the next card we have that follows that is that of the Four of Wands in the upright position. This is a wonderful card to see. It really is. I do enjoy this card very much. This is a card that speaks of, for me, it's a card of home life. It's like basically having a joyous time at home, getting along well with our children, parents, siblings, partners, and so forth. And it could be enjoying like outdoor picnics and things like that. It is summer in a lot of countries, and so a lot of people are enjoying outdoor activities and so forth and things like that. It looks like for any of you guys who are doing that type of thing, it looks like you're going to be having a really good time. If you're just at home chilling with, say you're on vacation or on holidays from work or so forth, it could be that you're just really enjoying your time with your family right now. So that's some really, really good energy. Next, moving on towards the end of the week, like the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd kind of thing. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright position, and this is a card of some of you may be feeling very heavy responsibilities around you. It could be in the home, could be at work, it could be both. Perhaps you're just overdoing it. Sometimes it can even speak of overdoing it at the gym. It's basically a card that represents being exhausted from doing too much, either too much work or too much activities or something like that. It could be that you guys need to drop some of your responsibilities or your load a little bit, because it looks like it's getting a little too heavy. So you may want to be looking at that because I don't like the Ten of Wands. Personally, when I see that come up in a reading, it just basically speaks of someone being overburdened, and it's not nice. It's not, I've been there many times myself, to be in the situation of being overburdened, and our body aches and our mind hurts from overthinking, and we can tend to get a little cranky. And perhaps for some of you, that's why, if you're embodying the Queen of Cups in reverse energy, it could be why. Maybe you're just cranky and emotionally shut down because you're just overburdened and too much work. And the next card we have, this is the only major arcana you have in the reading, and this is the card that finishes the read for you. And this would be going towards the weekend, and it's the card of the Lovers in the reverse position. When the Lovers is in the upright position, this basically speaks of a choice, and it's a pretty important choice too, because it's something that is just kind of like a faded moment or time in our lives, or the choice that is before us is kind of important. It's not like making a choice like the Seven of Cups kind of choice. It's which those kinds of choices can be changed and movable and so forth, but I feel when it comes to the Lovers card, this is a little bit more intense, a little bit more important energy. And it's asking Virgos, some of you Virgos out there, to make a choice. There's something in your life, and it could have something, for some of you, it probably has something to do with these responsibilities. Maybe you're just in a job, say, that's taking too much from you. It's exhausting you, and it could be compromising your health or something like that. And it could be that it's time to make a choice and do something about that. But because the Lovers here is in the reverse position, it looks like you guys may either put that choice off, or for some reason I'm picking up confusion. You may be confused about what choices you have. This message is for somebody out there. Maybe you're just a little confused about what choices you actually do have. But you'll probably be feeling this energy pretty strong, and that may be causing the confusion. You do have a choice of, and somehow maybe you might be feeling a little bit restricted because of the fact that your emotions are kind of shut down and you're carrying too much of a burden, and maybe you just can't think straight. That you may think that you don't have a choice or an option or a way forward. But this is basically saying that you do have the choice, and you will have to make it at some point. So even if you delay this choice, you're still going to have to make it at some point. So this is like energies that finish off this read for the week of the 18th to the 24th. So this is the energy you're going to be going into next weekend with. So I'd be going into, if I were you, if you would like some advice, I would basically just say to go within and do perhaps some meditation, take a time out, because it looks like you guys have a good family life going on, but there's something that's an excessive burden on you. And I feel that you really need to make a choice to either leave all of this burden behind and do something completely different, or make the choice to stick with it, but you're going to have to modify things, because it looks like it's whatever is going on with you, this excessive responsibility, Virgo, it's causing you to, it's causing your emotions to get out of whack, and that can be a little bit scary. So definitely take some time out. It looks like your home life is going to be okay, so maybe just take some time at home on your own, do some meditation, or just kind of go within and try to figure out what your choices actually are. And I would definitely look at making one that is going to obviously better your life, because it looks like your life's not out of control or anything like that, by no means. It's just that there's something in your life that's causing an excessive burden, and we have to be careful when we get ourselves in situations like that. And I know Virgos can often find themselves in situations like that, because Virgos are very strong, very determined people, and tend to take on, and they're very helpful, and tend to take on the burdens of the world on their shoulders, and that can just be too much for them. And it looks like you might be hitting somewhat of a crisis point in that regard, because if you don't drop that load, it could do something like not very nice for you guys. I don't like to see the emotional situation being out of balance, so much so that you're not even wanting to offer or take what is being offered to you. It seems like the home life is the only thing that you're willing to like be okay with, because the fact that you're probably finding some kind of solace in the home life, and which is definitely good. I mean, we need to find our solace somewhere. Just really, really seriously, Virgo, be careful of these burdens, okay? Try to make some choices that are going to help lessen the load going forward. If this reading resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. And I would like to thank all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed. And I'd like to thank you all for your wonderful comments and your emails and messages and so forth, and for your donations, which are very important to keep this channel moving forward. So I would like to thank you very much and wish you a very good week, Virgo. Looks like things are going to be okay as long as you make some decision to drop some of this burden. Okay, Virgo? Until next time, take good care. Bye.